Hello. It's been a little while since I've done one of these kinds of videos where I go through all the products that expired before I could finish them. The last one that I did was about 1.5 years ago, and then I did one previous to that about another 1.5 years before that. So this seems to be sort of like my pattern of how often I do these videos. And the last one I did without showing my face, and because I have so much stuff in here, I figured that would be the best way to do it again. So I'm just gonna go through everything that I've got and show you each thing and talk about each thing. Would I rebuy it? What my, thought after using it for so long was. So a couple of disclaimers before I get started. Here's my jazz hands. So like I've said in the past, I don't advocate for anybody buying this much stuff. And this is just sort of a hazard of this being sort of my hobby. I do not call this a job because it is not. It does not make me, one, enough money for it to be a job. And two, I never want this to be a job. I just want this to be something that I do for fun and because I enjoy it. And I love beauty products and I love makeup and I love skincare and I love testing and reviewing things. And unfortunately, that does mean that some stuff does get expired before I finish it. It does go off. I do try to use as much of my stuff as humanly possible before it does go off. I give away more stuff than you could probably imagine. Yesterday, my family was here and I did give my sister and my mom, and I did give them a humongous bag of stuff that I needed to get rid of. I just shipped off a couple of packages to you guys. But yeah, I do not advocate for you to buy this much stuff. I do reviews so that way you can make, educated decisions on if you think it might be something that you want to try. And yeah, let's just keep the comments about this being super wasteful to a minimum because I'm aware how wasteful this hobby of mine can be sometimes. And, I'm not the only blogger out there who has this kind of problem. So I do recycle as much as I can. And I do, anyway, enough. I think maybe that's enough disclaimer. So let's just get started. So the first thing that I've got here, I'm not going to pull this out in any kind of order. I'm just going to randomly pull everything out. So the first thing that I've got is the Jane Scrivener, the OO cream. This came in a previous Beauty Heroes box. I did really enjoy this cream, and I actually did I use almost half of it, but the color is lost on it. It used to be a very bright orange color. And it does smell a little bit off too. So because the color has changed on it, I am getting rid of it. But I did really enjoy this. I probably wouldn't buy this again because I do have creams that I like better, but I did enjoy it. It was very nice. Unfortunately, I do have kind of a shadow in the position that I'm in. I do have my lights on, but this room gets kind of dark. So I will try to edit the lighting as much as I can in editing. So I also have another cream here. This is the Iuna Cream 1. And again, I did get through the majority of this, but I've had this open since my very first review, which I believe was in like November of 2017. If I have room, I'll link below any related videos that I think might be, or maybe I'll put them in the cards actually. That probably is a better place to put videos, is in the cards. Then you can just sort of like save it and watch it later if you want. But yeah, I did enjoy this. Again, Iuna cream is not one that I would rebuy just because I have other creams that I like better that are more affordable. Iuna is very expensive, but I did enjoy this. I was able to use almost the majority of it, but it has been open for almost 4 years. So I figure it was probably time to get rid of it, even though it doesn't smell bad. It still smells exactly the same. But better safe than sorry. I also have this other Iuna. This is the Cream 2, which I used around my eyes. But again, I've had it open for a really long time. This one is starting to smell a little bit funny. So I did like this around my eyes because I did notice that this was helping reduce like wrinkles and crow's feet around my eyes and stuff. If Iuna did like an eye cream, they don't even need to do an eye cream, just use the Cream 2 formula. So I'm gonna get rid of that as well. Okay, so I've got the Mahalo. This one hurts me a little. The Mahalo, the bean. This one did dry out on me, and I didn't actually get through too much of this, which it's dark, so I don't know, with my shadow, I don't know that you can see that much, but I do have a fresh one of these. This one was just a bit older. and I didn't realize I had let it sit around that long. But this one is a rebuy because I do love the bean, which is why it hurts so much that I let this one go bad. But yep, that's that. Would recommend that and would rebuy it. So let's pull a couple of things out here just so I'm not like constantly reaching into this bag. All right, so I've got the Ashlyn Quinn Isola Balm. Again, I think I got through about half of that, but it started to smell kind of funny, so I am getting rid of that. I do really, really love this balm, and I do have another one of it because I am an ambassador for Ashlyn Quinn, so she does send me fresh ones a couple of times a year, I think, but I do really love this. It is such a beautiful formula. It is very expensive, so I would definitely recommend only having like this one on hand if you are going to purchase it, and just really like, you know, cherishing it and experiencing it, and, you know, not letting it go to waste, because it is just such a beautiful, beautiful formula. I love that one. One that I don't love is the Josh Rosebrook Vital Balm Cream. I don't like the texture of this. I like the scent because it's blue tansy, but I don't like the texture. It's very, very greasy for my skin, and the color turned on it, so it's like this greenish, I don't know. I don't really like the Vital Balm Cream. I know that he's got a formula now that is like for sensitive skin, so it doesn't have the blue tansy in it, but I don't like the formula. I don't like the way that it makes my skin feel. I don't like how greasy it is. Just no. This is the Granola Goat Brighter Days Balm. Again, I let this go bad. The Granola Goat isn't, well, I mean, what is the Granola Goat now? She renamed her company to something else. So, and I don't know if she has this specific product, but this one had raspberry, shea, sea buckthorn, sandalwood, and neroli. The Granola Goat is like she's a very indie brand, minimal ingredients, that kind of thing. So definitely check her out if you're into that. I love a lot of her products. But that one I didn't get to before it went bad. This is the LXMI Pure Nilotica Melt, which is just like pure shea butter. I did just get another one of these recently from the Detox Market. So I had one. I didn't realize that I had one that was, oh, actually, I didn't even open this one, did I? All right, so I've also got the Osea Vitamin C Probiotic Polish. It's got new packaging now, but it used to come in this like jar, and as you can obviously see, I didn't use a ton of it, but the color has changed on it. It should be a white powder. It doesn't smell like off or anything, but it doesn't, I don't know. Kind of has like a weird scent, but I do have a replacement for this, and I do really like it, but again, it is rather pricey. They did just repackage it into smaller packaging, so it did make it slightly less expensive, but it's still a very expensive formula, and you don't need very much of it because it is so gritty. You use just like a very little bit of it. You mix it into like creamy masks or creamy cleansers or things like that. I do really like this product, but it just takes a long time to get through, and you don't need that much. So I know it looks like I didn't use that much of it, but it was all the way up to the top when I first got it. So I did use, I did use it quite a few times. It just doesn't look like it. I know it looks full, but I do really enjoy this product. Very expensive, but if you like sort of those kinds of products, like the like cleansing grains, I did really like that. I've got the 12 Beauty Rapid Eye Treatment. I've just had this for quite some time. I didn't really notice much results from using this. This isn't something that I would buy again. If I'm gonna buy an eye serum and spend the money on an expensive eye serum, it's gonna be on the Kahina Giving Beauty Eye Serum, because I think that that's just the best one that's out there. This one, it just wasn't my favorite. I have liked some products from 12 Beauty, but that's not one of them that I would rebuy. So I have the Josh Rosebrook Nutrient Day Cream. This is one that came in a previous Beauty Heroes box, and the color is just off on it. I opened it up, and it's like this, it's sort of pinkish, which I can't imagine that that's a good thing, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm not gonna rebuy it. Again, like, one, because of my feelings on Josh Rosebrook, and two, I just, I don't like the packaging on the Nutrient Day Cream. It's not my favorite SPF for the face. I have others that I like better. That one's just okay. It's not fantastic for me. I have the Osea Ocean Lotion, which is their body lotion. I got through about, let's see, it's been sitting in my bag, so it's like, I think it's like down here somewhere. This is a really nice lotion, but I wasn't able to get through the entire bottle before it went off. But I do really like this. I like the scent of it when it's fresh. I do really love the Osea body products in general. The body oil, the Undaria body oil, is one of my absolute favorite body oils. I love the scent of it. I've been using it pretty much all summer. It's gorgeous, but this is a very nice lotion. If you're into lotions more than you're into oils, this is one that I would recommend because I do really like this formula. I also have the Luxe Botanics Kigelia Serum. This, just the texture and everything has changed on it. It should be more of like a serum and not so much like a liquid. It's changed a bit since I got this one, and I can't remember when they sent that one to me, but I do really like the Kigelia Serum. That is a really good one if you are someone who's got acne-prone skin. I'd finished one of their mini sizes of the Kigelia Serum recently. If you've watched, not the empties video that I recently posted, but the one before that, I had the little Kigelia Serum in there, and it is one that's really good if you've got acne-prone skin. I find that one to be really, really effective at, helping with acne and, all that good stuff. I also have the Luxe Botanics Kigelia Corrective Moisturizer. Again, I did finish up a small one, but the big one that I've got, the scent on it is not exactly the same as when it was when I first got it. But again, I do like this formula. Of moisturizers for acne prone skin, would it be my top pick? No, because the texture of it can be kind of like sticky, but I guess it sort of like depends on how much you use. But I do like the Kigelia Serum more than I like the moisturizer, so I would definitely go with the serum over the moisturizer. I also have the Solera Sun Care, the SPF for lips. I did get a new one of these because the formula, they worked on it again. So Beauty Heroes featured Solera. I think it was in a limited box a couple of years ago, and a lot of people had problems with the formula separating. So they reformulated, and they thought they had fixed the issue, but it happens that they did not, because within a year, a lot of people's were still separating. So they reworked the formula again, and apparently the formula now shouldn't do that. I'm gonna wait and sort of see how mine goes before I recommend Solera again, because I did just get the recent discovery that they did with Solera, and they're claiming that they have fixed the issue now. So I don't know, but this one does the separating thing, and I have the newest one, so I'll let you know in a couple of months if that happens to be the case. I have the Ursa Major Vitamin C Serum. This one I used in 2018, so it's been a couple of years I've had it around. I do believe I do have a newer bottle of this, but this is one that I really liked. It is a very gentle vitamin C serum, so it took a little while to see results. It wasn't like an immediate thing like it is with the Ficlo serum, but this is an effective vitamin C serum that is very gentle and will give you results just if you use it over a longer period of time. So depends on how fast you want to see results, but this one is it's inexpensive too. I believe this is in the $50 range. But this is one that I do like, and I will be talking about it again when I get to my vitamin C overview, when I do that, whenever that is. I have the Fit Glow Redness Rescue Cream. This is my second bottle of it, and I did almost get through the entire second bottle. I'm about right here, but the texture on this was a bit different than the first one I received. This one is more like watery. The first one that I received was very cream-like, but as you can see, look, this one is just it's very watery. The first one that I received was very cream. It was very much like a cream product. So I don't know what happened with the texture of this one. I don't know, like the formula of it was interesting. And it started to smell kind of funny. So we are getting rid of that, but I do like that. But I haven't needed it in a long time, so I don't know that I would necessarily buy that again. I do find that when my skin is getting really red, I do like certain masks and things to help with the redness. But that is good if you just have like, I guess, perpetually, red skin like all the time. So I also have the Vapor Organic Beauty Stratus Soft Focus Skin Perfector. This was in their original packaging, or at least it was like 2 versions ago. But I had this sitting on my counter for a very, very long time, and it was just like time to get rid of it. I think I almost finished it. I'm like about up here somewhere. I don't know that I would rebuy this again. I liked the formula, but I don't know if I liked it enough to rebuy it again. Plus, I don't even know if they make this specific one anymore. I'd have to go on the website. If whatever is closest to it, I'll link to it. But I don't know if they make this formula anymore. I also have the Indie Lee body oil. This is the vanilla citrus body oil. I just wasn't crazy about this, so I never really used it. I think I used it a couple of times. It came in a clean beauty box like a long, long time ago. I think back when they were Art of Organics. Plus, I'm not the biggest fan of Indie Lee. I just don't like their stuff that much. So I wouldn't buy this again. I did actually just get some Indie Lee stuff from the Detox Market that came in their detox box. I like the scent of the body oil in that box better, but I don't know that I'll keep it just because I'm not crazy about Indie Lee. But we'll see. But this is not a scent that I would rebuy. It was very vanilla heavy because it's vanilla citrus, but it was just a little bit too heavy in vanilla for my taste. So I also have the Wabi Sabi Light Reveal formula. This is is this their new packaging? Actually, I can't even remember now if they have newer packaging or not. But did I get this? I think I might have gotten this in a Beauty Heroes box. I got through probably about half of it, but I didn't notice massive results from this, so this is not something that I would pick up again. And I think, I don't know if I have it in here, but I also had a blemish. I had a blemish one that I bought that I didn't really enjoy either. And they went off rather quickly, at least for oils that I have, that I've had around. I feel like those went off quicker than a lot of other oils that I've had, but maybe that's just me. This is the Goop Exfoliating Instant Facial. This came in one of the very first bundles that I ever received from the Detox Market. I did really like this product. I only used it twice and then I sort of forgot about it. But as you can see, it's like, you know, separated and the color's kind of gross. This is a very expensive product. If you buy it full size, I believe the full size of this is like $120 something. Not worth that much in my opinion. I do like the product, but not at that price. So this is not a rebuy for me unless I happen to get it in another bundle, but not for me. This is the Live Botanical Blue Tansy Babasu Balancing Whipped Serum. I don't actually think she makes this anymore, but this used to be blue and now it is clear, so the color all changed on it. So I did manage to get through some of it, but not all of it. I did really like that product, but again, I don't think she makes it anymore. Yeah, I just checked her website and she does not appear to be making that anymore, which is a shame because I did really like that formula. It was very nice and light and it was good for oily skin and it, you know, felt really good. It was nice and light, but that's okay. There are other blue tansy things out there that are good. All right, so I've also got the Prickly Pear Rollerball from Kahina. I actually think I got an empty one because I never used this and I cannot get anything out of it. So I think somehow I got an empty bottle. So I can't tell you whether or not I liked this because I never even got to try it. Hopefully I do at some point. I just thought it was kind of funny. So technically this didn't go bad, but it was empty. But I wish I could tell you if I liked that or not because I really wanted to try it. But I do have the Kalahari eye serum from Lil Fox. I do also have a big one of these. I do like this product. And I think this is sort of like the perfect size for a eye oil rollerball because like it's 5 ml, but how often do you ever go through a full rollerball? You know, even the full size ones are only like 10 ml, but I feel like that's too big. 5 is like the perfect size, but maybe you don't make any money that way. I don't know. But I did like this. Would I rebuy it? Probably not because I don't rebuy a ton of eye oils. I only really rebuy eye serums because I find that they just work better for me anyway. But do I like this formula? Yes. I'm just not a very big eye oil person. I also have the Radice eye contour balm from Radice. Again, it's all like separated and weird and discolored. I wasn't like the biggest fan of this. I didn't really feel like it made that big of a difference in my eyes. Again, I would rather rebuy the Kahina Giving Beauty Eye Serum if I'm gonna buy any. I am using the Maya Chia Eye Achiever right now, which is okay, but it's not, again, would I rebuy it? Probably not. I have the De Miel Atmospheriques Exhale Daily Hydrating Nectar. I did buy this myself. I rebought. I fell in love with this when it was a sidekick in a Beauty Heroes box, and I bought the full size at $128, which I didn't even get through this whole thing before like the texture changed on it, and like it's all like, it's like weird and kind of chunky now, and it doesn't blend in, you know, it doesn't blend in that great. Unfortunately, the lighting is not fabulous, but anyway, you just take my word for it. I would not rebuy that just because they've raised the price since then. I did really love it, but in terms of rebuying it, it's too expensive. If it's the only thing that you're using and you just really, really love that, and you use no other, you know, SPF product, then like, sure, that's great. But I test and try so many, it just doesn't make sense for me to rebuy that when I wouldn't be able to use it to completion again. But I did really love it. It was a great texture, a great formula. It protected my skin. It was beautiful, but very expensive. So I have the Hanua Beauty Water. I do really, really love this product. I think it's a great liquid exfoliator. In terms of liquid exfoliators, I love this one. I love the Ayuna Facial is also a really great one. This one is nice and effective. I have a more fresh bottle of it, so I am just gonna go ahead and dump what's left in here, which isn't very much. It's maybe like a third of the bottle. I do really love that. Hanua is a great affordable skincare line, and that's definitely a product that I would repurchase because I think that that's a really great product. So I also have the One Love Organics Love Springs Eternal Youth Preservation Serum. It's anti-aging. I don't really even know what the benefit of this was supposed to be. I think I got this in a clean beauty box. I didn't use very much of it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really see any difference in my skin. I don't know what it was supposed to do. I think they still make this, but this is not a product that I would rebuy or recommend just because I don't really understand what it's supposed to do. So I have the Ashlyn Quinn Quava and Renee serums. These both have been reformulated. The Quava serum, which I almost managed to get through the entire thing, there's not much left in here, it has a more potent vitamin C in it now, so it is more potent. I do have the newest bottle of this, so I will be testing this at some point and reviewing the new version of it to see, you know, to like add it to my vitamin C roundup. And then Renee has been reformulated into, I think it's called Freesia now. So it does have some of the strawberry, you know, oil in it still, but it's got other oils in it as well, so it doesn't smell as strong of strawberries. This, I think I was able to get through about half of it, but the formula now, it's very lightweight, but it doesn't work that great on my acne, so I don't use it when I'm having like massive acne breakouts. That's when I pull out formulas like the Tanu 57 kind, and that's really all that I pull out when I'm having like a big breakout. But this is beautiful. I wish she didn't reformulate it because I loved Renee so much, but the new formula of it is beautiful. And it does come in a slightly smaller size, which is nice for oils to come in, you know, slightly smaller sizes sometimes, because it can get a little bit overwhelming with those like giant oils that I like never finish. All right, I took a little break because I was getting tired of talking, so let's finish this. We don't have much left. All right, so I have the Lene Renew Face Serum. She sent this to me when she removed the pearl from the formula. But to be honest, I'm not really a fan of all of the Lene products. The only one that I really am sort of like ride or die for from Lene is the Purify Face Wash or face scrub. I use it as like a mask, face cleanser. It is amazing for acne. I really, really love it. It's really the only Lene product I find to be superior. All of their other formulas are just sort of like basic, okay formulas. I don't find that they really do much. This was one of them. So like, as you can see, obviously I didn't use much of it. It just didn't impress me enough to keep using it. I have other serums I like better. I have the Audacité. This is the papaya and geranium one for hyperpigmentation. I got through about half of this bottle and then it started to smell funny. I've had it a while and I do actually have a newer bottle of it, so I am still using the newer bottle. I'm trying to get through a few of the Audacité serum concentrate formulas that I've got. It's just I don't always remember to use them. I try to mix a couple of drops in when I use like a moisturizer or something like that, but the only one that I really like, I mean, I like them all, I guess, but the one that I really like is the pimple formula because I do find that works really well as like a spot treatment. The other ones that I use right now, I use the hyperpigmentation one sometimes. I also have the Vital Glow. I also have the Wild Carrot one. I think that one's for like dullness or something. I've got a couple that are for like dull and sort of like brightening skin. Would I rebuy any of them? I don't know. I tend to get them from like, you know, Detox Market bundles. I think I got a few in like Clean Beauty Box. I think I got some in Boxwalla. I don't know that I'd buy any of them though. I did buy the pimple one myself though, because I find that one's a good spot treatment. I have the Heart of Gold Modern Love Gommage Gel. This one came in a Boxwalla box and it's just, I never really liked this product. I don't think she makes it anymore. It separated on me. It never worked as a gommage. Just not, I wasn't a big fan of that product at all. I have the Siam Seas. This is the Clear Skin Serum. This works well as a, you know, clear skin serum, but the formula of this one was like really strange, kind of gritty. They did send another bottle of it that sort of was supposed to work out that formula issue, but I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not really sure if it actually does or not. But I'm gonna get rid of this one just because it's not a good experience using it. You know, it's sort of like gritty and whatever. I don't like using it. I have the Live Botanical Barrier Balm. This one lost color and smells kind of funny. Plus I do have a fresher one from a recent, was it Boxwalla or was it Clean Beauty Box? I can't remember. One of the two featured this recently, so I do have a more fresh jar of this, and this is good if you've got sensitive skin because it doesn't have essential oils and it is unscented, so it's good for like dry and sensitive skin. It's a really good balm, especially for the winter, so I haven't been using that just because I haven't needed something like that. It's been really, it's a little too heavy for the summer, so I will save that for the winter. I have this True Botanicals Pacific Exfoliating Moisture Mask. This was in a previous Beauty Heroes box. I believe it was one of the ones when I just had Oliver, so I didn't get to review it. I wasn't a fan of this product. I didn't use much of it. I kept it around, you know, way longer than I probably should have. It doesn't smell bad actually, but I don't really like this product, and True Botanicals is not a brand that I support. I also have the old Iuna Velo. I went to pull this out. I used it I used it to do that review for Beauty Heroes when it first came out, and then I didn't use it again after that because I didn't really like it, and then I forgot about it, and then they sent the new one, which I actually haven't used since I did the review of that one either. This just isn't a product that I mean, I have such a hard time with like tinted moisturizer or like tinted SPF products because I don't tend to use them because I never leave the house. So I put on my moisturizer, I put on foundation sometimes, and then that's it. But so like I don't always use like tinted SPF type products. So this is not one that I'll rebuy, also because it's insanely expensive. I think it's more expensive than the De Mamiel one. I'm not really sure, but not one that I'd rebuy. Okay, and then the last things we have are a few lip products that I pulled out. So I went through my lip products a couple of nights ago. I was trying to organize because I ran out of space where I keep my lip products, and the Cloven Hollow lip glazes have all gone bad. They all smell really gross, so I'm throwing those away. Also, I think I don't know if they're updating packaging or what they're doing, but they're doing a 40% off sale right now. So if you want anything at Cloven Hollow, get it now because it's 40% off. I might buy a couple of these because I want to compare them to the new Clover formula, because Clover is the like sister brand of Cloven Hollow. So I wanted to try a couple of these against that, and then that's why I pulled these out to see if they were still good, and they're not. So I might grab a couple just from the 40% off sale, but I'm not sure if they're actually returning. I have one Au Naturel lipstick that smells like crayons, kind of gross. This is in the shade Spanish Rose, which is not a color that I'd rebuy. I do like some of the shades of the Au Naturel Eternity lipsticks. I do actually have a swatch video of all of them, which I will link in the cards probably. And then I've got a couple of Axiology lip products. I think I did get rid of a few more, but I didn't like keep them all here. Dimension and Intrigue. These are colors that I just didn't wear very much. They're just not really me colors. And the Axiology formulas do go off quicker than a lot of other formulas that I've got, just because they sort of use like really, really pure ingredients. So they do tend to go off, you know, around the year mark. I do have some that haven't gone off yet, so I am keeping those around, but these ones I'll throw away. So that's everything that I had for this video. Figured I'd zoom you out for the outro. So that's everything that I've got for this video. I was doing it on my bed right in front of my bathroom door, but that's everything that I've got for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And it'll probably be, I don't know, another year and a half before I get to another one of these. These just aren't a video that I like to do, you know, that frequently, because like I said, I do try to give away as much as I can before it goes bad. If I know that I'm not going to use it, if I know that it is not something that I'm like interested in. So I don't do a lot of like decluttering videos, just because I'm like always going through my stuff and I'm trying to get rid of as much as possible. When I have something, I like, you know, I let you guys know if I know that I'm not going to use it. Like I gave away a bunch of Dr. Zenobia stuff recently. I gave away my Rawa air dry spray, which I just wasn't a fan of. But yeah, that's all I've got for this video. I will see you guys in my next one, whatever it is. I am not sure, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in my next one. Bye.